Hey everyone. Ever wonder how your favorite salad dressings or margarine get that perfect texture, that perfect taste?
Yeah.
Well,
It's a mystery.
it is a mystery. We're diving deep into the world of blending plant operators,
Hmm.
the masterminds behind those perfectly blended products.
Yeah, the hidden heroes of the food industry.
They really are.
That's right. We're talking about those skilled professionals working behind the scenes, making sure that all those ingredients combine, to create the products we know and love.
And since you've got an interview coming up for this type of role,
hmm
we're going to help you get prepped. We've got a stack of resources here,
Oh, yeah.
interview guides, career insights, the whole shebang.
Yeah, we're going to unpack what those interviewers are truly looking for
Yes.
and give you the strategies to really showcase your skills and knowledge effectively.
Okay, so let's just jump right in. The first question usually throws people off a little bit.
Okay.
Describe your experience with operating blending plant equipment.
Right.
Seems simple enough,
Yeah.
but what are they really after here?
It seems pretty straightforward, but they're really trying to get a feel for your comfort level, right?
Yeah.
Like in a blending plant environment, what have you actually worked with? So think about the specific equipment. Have you handled blenders, pumps,
Right.
large mixing tanks? Mentioning those details shows that you're familiar with the tools of the trade.
Like a chef knowing their way around a kitchen.
Exactly.
It's not just about mixing stuff together.
Right.
It's about precision.
Precision, that's exactly it. They'll also want to hear about your experience with accuracy, maybe even, discuss your familiarity with different measurement systems.
Okay.
Because again, precision is key in this role.
And speaking of precision, our next question focuses on exactly that. How do you ensure the quality of the blended product?
Okay.
It's got to be more than just giving it a quick sniff, right?
Yeah, definitely more than just a quick sniff. Think about those quality control procedures. We're talking about drawing samples at various stages, running tests, maybe even using specialized equipment to analyze the viscosity or the color.
This reminds me of something I read in the career guide about sensory parameters.
Right.
What exactly does that mean?
So sensory parameters, those are the qualities of the product that you can assess using, your senses. So we're talking appearance, texture, even aroma.
Okay.
Like imagine opening a jar of peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
You expect that smooth, creamy texture.
Of course.
That's a sensory parameter.
I see. So as a blending plant operator, you're responsible for ensuring those sensory parameters meet the required standards. That's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, it is a lot of responsibility. And it really highlights how important keen observation skills are and that meticulous attention to detail. In this role, you can't miss a beat.
Okay, on to the question that I think really makes people sweat a little. How do you troubleshoot blending plant equipment issues?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants a mechanical meltdown on their watch.
Definitely not. Nobody wants that.
Yeah.
This is where you really demonstrate your problem-solving abilities. Imagine, let's say a pump starts malfunctioning.
Okay.
Walk them through your thought process. Would you check the pressure gauges? Inspect for any blockages? Maybe even refer to those equipment manuals?
You don't just hit the panic button. You've got a system.
Exactly. You have a system. And, don't be afraid to showcase any experience you have with preventative maintenance.
Right.
Knowing how to maintain equipment can often prevent those issues from, popping up in the first place.
It's like knowing how to change your car's oil so the engine doesn't seize up.
Exactly.
Speaking of preventative measures, question number 4 dives into that. What is your experience with maintaining blending plant equipment? This is your chance to really shine a light on your proactive approach. So mentioning regular inspections, cleaning routines, or even your system for tracking maintenance tasks, that really demonstrates your commitment to, keeping things running smooth.
Absolutely.
I bet interviewers love to hear about that kind of dedication. It shows you're invested in the long haul. Now, let's shift gears a bit.
Okay.
Question 5 asks, describe a time when you had to work under pressure to meet a deadline. And I feel like this is where storytelling comes in handy.
Yes, storytelling is key. But remember, it's not just about telling a captivating tale, right? It's about showcasing your ability to stay calm when things get hectic, prioritize tasks, and then deliver those results when it matters most.
I imagine an example from a previous role where maybe you had to quickly adapt to a change in production schedules or maybe troubleshoot a minor equipment issue while still meeting your output goals. I feel like that would resonate here.
Yeah. Choose an anecdote that really lets you demonstrate those problem-solving skills, your adaptability, and that commitment to, to meeting those deadlines no matter what.
And while we're on the topic of showcasing your skills, question number 6 asks, How do you prioritize tasks in a fast-paced environment? And blending plants, it sounds like they're pretty fast-paced to me.
Oh, they can be for sure. And this question is designed to really gauge your organizational skills and your ability to manage multiple tasks, like effectively. So this is where you might mention any tools or techniques you found helpful. Maybe it's a color-coded to-do list, a specific time management system, but yeah, organization is key.
Organization is key. Okay, before we move on to our next set of questions, I want to touch on something you mentioned earlier, RoleCatcher's AI, and how it can help with interview prep,
Oh, yeah.
because I think this is huge.
RoleCatcher's AI, it can be a game changer. Imagine having a tool that can actually analyze those interview questions and then help you tailor your responses, right, based on the specific company and job description. That's what RoleCatcher does.
So instead of giving these generic answers,
Right.
you're giving really targeted, impactful responses that are
Yeah.
really going to resonate with that hiring manager.
Precisely. And it goes beyond just crafting those answers. RoleCatcher's AI can even give you feedback on your delivery. So you can practice your answers through video, and the AI will analyze your tone, your pacing, even your body language, giving those pointers on how to present yourself confidently and effectively.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like having a personal interview coach right in your pocket.
Right there.
Okay, let's get back to these questions. Up next, we're tackling safety, which, let's be honest, is paramount in any industrial setting. Question 7 asks, what is your experience with safety procedures in a manufacturing environment?
Right.
This is where you really want to showcase your, unwavering commitment to maintaining a safe working environment. So think back to your previous roles and really detail those specific procedures you followed. Did you conduct safety inspections? Were you involved in any safety training programs?
Right.
It's not just about, knowing the rules. It's about really demonstrating that safety is ingrained in your work ethic.
Yeah.
Okay, on to question number 8. What is your experience with batch record documentation? Now, paperwork, I know, might not sound thrilling,
Right.
but it's a critical part of this role.
Oh, it's essential. Batch records, those are like a detailed logbook for every single batch of product created.
Wow.
They track everything. The raw materials used, the precise blending times, temperatures, even those quality control checks.
So it's about ensuring traceability, maintaining that quality control, and even helping with process improvement down the line.
Exactly. And it highlights how crucial accuracy is, attention to detail, that systematic approach to your work.
And we're back. Okay, I'm really starting to see how crucial accuracy and attention to detail are in this role. But let's be honest, things don't always go according to plan.
Right.
Which brings us to question number 9.
Okay.
Can you describe a time when you successfully improved the efficiency of a blending process? They were looking for those problem solvers.
That's right. That's right. This is your chance to really showcase your analytical thinking,
Yeah.
your ability to kind of identify areas for improvement.
Okay.
So, did you optimize a blending formula, streamline a cleaning process, or maybe you even found a way to reduce waste?
It's all about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly. And if you can quantify those achievements, even better.
Oh, okay.
Did your improvement, did it result in a 10% reduction in production time? Did it lead to a 5% decrease in waste? Those numbers, they really make an impact.
Yeah, show them you're data-driven and results-oriented.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, time for our final question in this set.
All right.
And it's a big one, especially if you're looking to move up that ladder.
Yeah.
What is your experience with supervising and training blending plant operators?
The leadership question.
Yes.
Even if you haven't had a formal supervisory role, you can still shine here.
Okay.
Have you ever trained new hires on equipment operation, mentored, junior operators on safety procedures?
Right. It's all about demonstrating those leadership qualities, even in those everyday tasks.
Exactly.
Now, speaking of moving up the ladder, we've got this great career stages outline here.
Right.
It shows kind of the typical progression from entry level to senior operator. What are some key differences we should be aware of?
So as an entry-level blending plant operator, you're really focusing on mastering those fundamentals, assisting with tasks, learning all that different equipment, getting a feel for those quality control procedures.
Like an apprentice, just soaking up all the knowledge.
Exactly. Exactly. Then, as you progress to junior blending plant operator, you gain more independence.
Right.
You're operating the equipment yourself, performing those quality control checks, even, troubleshooting those minor issues.
I'm noticing a trend here. Problem solving seems to be a recurring theme.
Yes, you're right. And then as you reach kind of the peak, the senior blending plant operator, you're overseeing that entire operation. You're developing blending formulas, managing teams, you're troubleshooting those complex issues, making sure everything runs like a well-oiled machine.
Wow, that's quite a journey.
It is.
And speaking of journeys, I'm curious, how can someone use RoleCatcher's AI to help navigate their career path, not just prepare for this interview?
That's a great question. So RoleCatcher's AI, it can actually help you explore related careers based on your existing skills and interests.
Oh, wow.
So let's say, after this deep dive, you're thinking, well, maybe a quality control technician role, that's more my speed.
Right.
RoleCatcher can connect you with similar roles. It'll provide you with all those insights into those job descriptions, those required skills, even, potential salary ranges.
It's like having a career counselor right in your back pocket.
Exactly.
But for right now, let's get back to acing that blending plant operator interview.
Okay.
We've covered a lot of ground, but there are a few more nuggets of wisdom in this career guide
Yes.
that I think could be really valuable for our listeners.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. We've touched on, the importance of those technical skills.
Right.
But let's not underestimate the power of soft skills in this role.
Okay, I'm all ears. What kind of soft skills are we talking about? So we're talking soft skills, those essential interpersonal qualities that can really make or break you as a candidate. What are we talking about here? What's at the top of the list for this role?
Well, communication, right. That's key. In any team environment, and blending plants, they're no exception. You'll be interacting with colleagues, supervisors, maybe even external vendors.
Right.
So being able to communicate clearly, actively listen, and then provide concise updates, it's really crucial.
It's like that saying, teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
But sometimes things don't go according to plan, even with the best communication.
Oh, for sure. And that's where problem solving comes in. So we talked about troubleshooting equipment,
Yeah.
but those unexpected challenges, they can pop up all the time. Maybe a shipment of raw materials gets delayed, or there's a sudden change in production demands.
You got to think on your feet.
You got to think on your feet. You've got to come up with those solutions. And you know what? Employers, they really value candidates who can remain calm under that pressure.
Yeah.
Assess that situation, and then take those proactive steps to find solutions.
It sounds like adaptability is another really important one to highlight here,
Yeah.
especially in a fast-paced environment like that.
Oh, absolutely. You hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
Being able to adjust to those changing priorities, handling multiple tasks effectively, remaining flexible when those curveballs come your way, it's so valuable.
So we've got communication, problem solving, adaptability. Anything else?
One more that I think often gets overlooked. A strong work ethic.
Okay.
Showing up on time.
Yeah.
Being reliable. Demonstrating that commitment to producing, that high quality work. Those qualities, they speak volumes
Yeah.
about your character.
Reliability and dedication. Those never go out of style.
Never, never.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today. Any final words of wisdom for our listeners as they gear up for these interviews?
Just remember, preparation is key. Review that experience. Practice those answers. Highlight those soft skills, the things that make you shine. And don't forget to leverage the power of RoleCatcher's AI tools.
Yes.
They can give you that extra edge.
They are total game changers. Well, there you have it, folks. A deep dive into the world of blending plant operators. We really hope that these insights and tips help you ace that interview. Remember, you've got the skills, you've got the knowledge, and with a little preparation, you'll be blending your way to success in no time. Good luck out there.
Good luck.